Have you ever noticed that the moment everything gets a little quieter, you suddenly feel lighter? While many people chase constant entertainment, group chats, packed schedules, and endless noise, you find yourself craving something much simpler: space, a little distance, a room where you can actually hear your own thoughts. Then the doubt begins. Am I avoiding people? Is something wrong with me? Why can't I be more social? The truth is this: enjoying being alone is not automatically a bad sign. Sometimes it's how your mind protects itself. Sometimes it's not escaping, it's recovering. Stay until the end, because the final perspective may completely change how you see solitude and help you realize that time alone is a strength, not something to feel guilty about. Einstein often chose silence to develop his deepest ideas. For him, being alone wasn't punishment, it was fuel. And long before him, Stoic philosophers said something equally powerful: peace is not something you ask from other people, it's something you build within yourself. Marcus Aurelius famously believed that you could always retreat into yourself whenever needed. Epictetus warned that spending too much time around the wrong people can wear down your character faster than you realize. Seneca was even more direct: better to walk alone than run with a crowd heading toward emptiness. So today, I'm not here to label you as antisocial. I'm here to help you understand why you enjoy being alone, and why that may actually be a sign that you're growing in a rare and meaningful way. In this video, we'll peel back the deeper meanings behind solitude so you can understand it correctly, use it wisely, and turn it into an advantage. Each section comes with a simple Stoic habit you can apply immediately. Nothing complicated, just consistency. And once you develop Stoic habits, time alone stops feeling like an empty void and becomes a place where you recharge your inner strength. Let's begin. Meaning 1, you don't hate people, you're overloaded. Many people assume you like being alone because you're hard to approach, but the truth is usually much simpler. You're overwhelmed, not just by noise, but by constant demands on your attention, messages, expectations, the pressure to respond the right way, smile at the right time, seem fine enough for everyone else. Some days, nothing particularly bad happens, yet you still feel completely drained. That's not weakness. That's your nervous system saying, enough. The Stoics viewed this kind of experience like data, not drama. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to move through life with calm, not chaos. You don't need more people to stabilize your emotions. You need a moment to return to yourself. So here's the first Stoic habit. Before touching your phone or speaking to anyone, give yourself exactly 60 seconds of silence. Just sit still, breathe. Then ask yourself one short question: what state do I want my mind to be in today? That question creates a boundary, and boundaries are not about pushing people away. They're about making sure you don't get pulled away from yourself. If time alone makes you clearer, lighter, and more focused, then you're not hiding from life. You're recovering strength so you can live it better. Meaning 2, solitude is where inner strength is built, not isolation. Why are so many people afraid of being alone? It's not because they hate silence, it's because silence forces them to face themselves. Without casual conversations to distract them, thoughts become louder: anxiety, regrets, unanswered questions, emotions they've buried for too long. So they rush into busyness, into socializing, into noise, not always because they enjoy it, but because they don't want to hear their own minds. If you can sit in silence without panic, that's not strange, that's strength. Epictetus once expressed a simple but powerful idea: don't demand that life happen the way you want. Learn to accept life as it comes. That sounds simple, but the person who can truly do that has inner resilience, because they don't need perfect external conditions to stay calm. So here's the second Stoic habit. Spend 10 minutes every day in intentional stillness. Sit sit upright, no music, no scrolling, no mental storytelling to distract yourself. And when discomfort appears, don't immediately label it as loneliness. Label it more accurately: I'm training. Every extra breath you stay present is another rep for your emotional strength. Ask yourself this: after spending time alone, do you become clearer, lighter, kinder? If yes, that's recovery. If not, that's when adjustment is needed, not by running from solitude, but by using Stoic habits to turn solitude into growth. Meaning 3, you're not withdrawing, you're filtering. The truth is, not every relationship helps you grow. Some connections exist purely out of convenience. Talking just to fill silence, meeting just to avoid boredom. complaining together just to release frustration. Then everyone goes home, and somehow you still feel empty. If you've started finding certain conversations shallow, that doesn't mean you've become arrogant. It may simply mean your standards have changed. Seneca once said, "Associate with people who make you better." Simple advice, but it comes with a cost. You must be willing to leave environments that drain your energy. As you mature, your circle often gets smaller, not because you've lost the ability to connect, but because you've stopped giving away your attention cheaply. So here's the third Stoic habit. Write down 3 qualities you truly need in a close relationship. Not good vibes, but real values. For example, honesty, respect, responsibility. Then write 3 things you will no longer tolerate. Disrespect, manipulation, ongoing negativity. This exercise isn't about judging others, it's about clarity. So you stop forcing yourself to stay in places that don't align with you, just because you fear being alone. If your life feels quieter lately, don't rush to call it loneliness. It may simply be a filtering process. And good filtering hurts for a moment, but brings peace for a long time. Meaning 4. Solitude may mean you're building an inner home. Many people treat relationships like oxygen, a little less connection, and they feel like they can't breathe. But Stoicism offers a completely different foundation. Before asking someone else to understand you, learn to live with yourself. Before searching for support outside, build support within. Marcus Aurelius wrote that no place is more peaceful than the inside of your own soul. That wasn't advice to abandon the world. It was a reminder. You can build a refuge inside yourself, a place that doesn't collapse because of praise or criticism, a place that doesn't shake because someone changes their attitude toward you. And once you build that inner home, something changes. You stop chasing approval. You perform less, pretend less, force yourself to fit everywhere less. You stand in your true shape. And that's when the right people can actually see you. So here's the 4th Stoic habit. Every morning, write exactly 2 sentences. 1 sentence, how do I choose to live today? 1 sentence, what will I accept today? For example, today I choose courage and kindness. Today I accept that I cannot control what others think. Those 2 sentences become your compass and your shield. Do this consistently, and solitude stops feeling like emptiness. It becomes the place where you restore order to your life. So what does it really mean if you often want to be alone? It means you have standards. It means you're protecting your peace. It means you no longer want to rent out your mind to noise and shallow connections. You're not avoiding life. You're growing. And if you sometimes feel that sting of loneliness, remember this. Being alone does not mean being empty. Being alone creates space to heal, to think, to reorganize, to choose a kinder way of living with yourself. This is exactly where Stoic habits become powerful. They turn silence into a training ground, not a place for self-destruction. And here's the final shift in perspective. When the right people enter your life, they won't arrive to rescue you from loneliness. They'll arrive to walk beside the complete version of you. They won't force you to be louder. They won't pressure you to become more social in an exhausting way. They'll recognize your depth because they have depth of their own. Relationships like that are rare, but they're worth waiting for. If this message spoke to you, do these 3 things right now. First, subscribe to the channel so you can keep building Stoic habits every day and strengthen your mind over time. Second, leave a like so others who are struggling with being alone can find this video too. Third, comment this sentence: I choose peace over noise. That's the password that tells me you made it to the end. And before you go, choose the next video on your screen. One more step toward building your inner strength, steadily, without rushing.